Hi Virgo, this is your October 2020 tarot forecast. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If your Venus is in Virgo, you can treat this as a love or romance reading. Wow. Also, this is going to be super short, I'm sorry to say, but I am going to be as detailed as possible. I recorded your reading obviously a week ago when I do everything in order from Aries, and something screwed up so bad with the video or the sound or something. Anyway, it did not work out, so I'm just going to redo a reading for you here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2020. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, so also I want to mention as well, so you're the very last sign I'm reading for now. I just did Pisces. I went through the gamut. I want to let you know this is a really challenging month for everyone. Full moon in Aries on the 1st, full moon on the blue moon on the 31st in Taurus. Entire month Mars is in retrograde. Everyone is being shaken out of a comfort zone, so I fully expect to see some difficult energies here for you. It'd be nice if we didn't, but I fully expect, just because that's just the way things are right now. There's just major shifts and upgrades and downloads, and it's time to wiggle out of that comfort zone. So either you're going to do it all by yourself, or the universe is going to set you up for that. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, October 2020. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, October 2020. Whoa. Yeah, so a couple of sevens already. Just need 4 more cards. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Whoa, I'm just going to take my uprights here. Sweet. All right, let's put these back and then get your bottom of the deck energy for the month. Okay, so yeah, you're not feeling it. You're feeling withdrawn. You're feeling left out. But I do feel like this 5 is going to be an impetuous to draw as a drive, right? To push you into something else, as I was mentioning at the very beginning there. So off the top, what are we seeing here? A couple of knights. Let's just see what's going on there. So friends from the past could be making an appearance here. And then we only have 1 ace. What else? 1 page. Yeah, all right. So 5 of Pentacles is bottom of the deck energy. So this is real or perceived rejection or loss, right? Money. This is person, place, or thing. So generally speaking, you're suffering with someone else, or someone is suffering with you, or you're trying to help someone else who's suffering at this time. But this is for the whole month, so it's really heavy energy. You might have to pull yourself out of something dark or dreary this month, and it could just be a matter of asking for help. Whenever I see the 5 of Pentacles, 5s are all chaotic, so that's great, right? I told you it was going to be a chaotic month. But the 5 of Pentacles is really just asking you to ask for help right now, because you can help yourself out, give and take, and it's going to be so easy. It might not even cost you anything but time. But this is definitely a comfort. This is an old comfort zone that, you know, ooh, you got to get out of there, shake it up. You don't want to live in that sort of depressed sense of lack, because that card induces lack and a sense of rejection. So have a little bit of faith here. So we have the 7 of Swords as the situation for the month, crossed or supported here by the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to take a gamble or a risk here. It's going to take a long time. Maybe you were taking a little bit longer than you wanted it to. Maybe you thought it would move faster. Maybe you thought you didn't need help. I do see you absolutely needing some advice right now. It could even just be something as small as some, monetary investment here, someone's time or expertise, communication, dealing with both air and earth signs over here. I do find that there could be a calculated risk, a positive gamble going in a direction that is unique to you, even if other people don't agree with you at this time. But it could also be a gamble that you're a little bit nervous to take, because I find with Virgo ruled energy over top of this, sort of sassy 7 of Swords here, that's willing to get into an argument or a debate over their position, ideas, thought process, or path. This is almost like this is really critical. So you might even be critical of your own thoughts and ideas and beliefs around taking a gamble or a risk. This also could include trickery, a sense of being tricked or trying to trick something, or just be aware here that you're not trying to fool yourself in a practical sense. And here with the foundation is the Ace of Swords. This is actually quite gorgeous energy. So clarity at the entire sort of base of the situation for you is just to maintain clarity of thought, clarity of decision, clarity of direction. This also induces victory. Here in what crowns you is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is really finding out where your money, time, and efforts are best spent. And you're going to start small here. So don't worry about that. Don't even worry about taking a step back to start over here. Some of the best of us do. Take a step back and take two forward. Don't count it all as a loss either. Count it all as an experience. Nothing is really a loss, right? It's just a lesson. But at the crowning you, the Seven of Pentacles is just really saying, you know, what am I getting out of this? What am I getting out of this? It's so clear. It's so obvious. What am I going to invest? How? When do I start? When do I put it in there? So just make sure your investments are paying off for you when they are where you want them to be. Money, time, people. Here in your recent past is the Three of Pentacles. Here's where we're looking at working on something with at least one other person. I do find this to be more of a relationship card, even though it's a 3. The Three of Pentacles for me is a relationship. It could be at work, obviously. It could be about work or service, right? We are looking at some service energy here. We have Virgo indicated here twice, in fact. So work, service, health, your own health is also included. But yeah, the Three of Pentacles is really just saying you're working towards something with somebody else on something very long lasting. Very long lasting. And here in your near future is the Two of Pentacles. So, you know, this situation, this communicative or clarity situation where you could be taking a gamble or a risk, you're surrounded by pentacles. So this is really playing into a practical world for you, including money and assets and finance and how you spend your time. This could be juggling 2 jobs. You could be, by the end of the second week here, have to make a decision around a choice rather around juggling 2 jobs. It is going to be a little bit upsetting emotionally, but you can handle it. You've done it before. But there's going to be a little bit of extra work here in the near future, not something terribly daunting. You can handle it as long as it's toward the direction of your own dreams and goals here, right? Here as the Page of Wands shows up and how others see you. This is a lot of delightful energy. There's loyalty, there's spiritness here. There's always good news when we see a page, frankly, whatever page it is, it comes with, maybe the Page of Swords is a little bit tricky, or it comes with conflicting news. But the Page of Wands definitely is good news. There's a lot of spirit, a lot of hope, a lot of passion. Again, we're looking at some maybe entrepreneurial energy here. So if you were going to start a business or if you were going to start something ground up, I would start that now. How others are seeing you as someone who's definitely invested. And you could be in the spotlight about it. This could be about you, putting yourself out there, putting yourself in the spotlight, being seen. Here in how you see yourself is some Libra energy. This is someone who's just, you know, open to information, open to receiving information, but has a lot to say, a lot of opinions. Definitely your own attitude. She's known as the Divorce Queen. I don't see this necessarily as a relationship reading for you, but the Divorce Queen is just someone who's highly aware of evidence and facts and issues and can argue or debate really easily. She's also got this huge owl. She has a great deal of wisdom, inner strength and inner wisdom, and she will call you out. Like, you really can't get anything past her. The cool thing about the Queen of Swords is always that she will tell you the truth at the cost of everything else. So clarity is really key with her as well. So being clear about something here, maybe it's the clarity is fine. Maybe it's just the process or the route or how to go about bringing it to fruition. Here with the Hermit, as I mentioned, in your hopes and fears. 9th house energy, so we have some Sagittarius energy, even though it is some Virgo ruled 9th house, right? So that is your spiritual advancements, but it's also religion. It is spirituality in general. It is philosophy, right? It's armchair philosophy. So it's just about, there's a lot of security here, but there's wisdom from within. So really, I think you do have the answers, even if you have to ask for help. I don't think you're as bad off maybe as you think you are, and thinking process or even information or awareness of something. And then here with your Knight of Cups at the very end, a message of love comes in for you. Someone has a very soft heart for you. This is your advice card, right? So really speak from the heart here. Finally, you get into some heart space here, so that's lovely. Let's get out some oracles for you. A message of love, like I said, a message, someone wears their heart on their sleeve by the end of the month. And like I said, it is your advice card, so this could just very easily be the way you're going to communicate. However, it could be that you're dealing with a person, a water sign person who could be younger than you, or doesn't have to be chronologically. It can just be their attitude or their emotional state. Someone who's emotionally perhaps younger than you, but someone who definitely is poetic, someone who is a little bit easily led in love. Again, it could be you, it could be someone around you. But yeah, this person is easily led in love, easily influenced, but they're very much in their feelings. They're very cognizant of their feelings. It's also 12th house energy. And 12th house energy has that sort of Persephone feel to it because it's the underworld. You might have to go deep into your own emotional world here, guys, to get to the root of a problem or to find a solution. Here with Mouse, we have scrutiny. So this is really paying over attention to something or calculating far too much in one area. Again, all this Virgo overemphasis, right, on one thought process or one route or one way of thinking or doing or believing something. Maybe free yourself up a little bit. Maybe look at a long range or a big picture here. Scrutiny is nice when details are necessary, but if this is about, say, a creative project or something that involves action, you know, you can thinking is great, but you need to do as well. So doing is going to be just as important in this position. Yeah, so over scrutiny, I would avoid that. Look at the big picture. We have breathe and then here and now. So living in the moment, taking a meditative step. We have hermit, right? In your hopes and fears. This is really playing into the breathe situation. You know, I guess at the end of the day, what is the rush? And I would say this honestly for all signs. If you go and watch any other readings for the month from me for October, I'm really saying this for all the other signs. I would even almost put off making a final decision this month. I would just look at your options, look at what's going on, feel good, spend time in your heart space, make sure that you're living in the moment, take a break from something. I mean, what is the rush, right? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. If this is a relationship situation, someone from your past, a third-party situation, really does need to jet. Because it's just unattractive and it just creates so many what's it called? Like baggage. So you're going to let go of your baggage, whatever that means for you, and then surrender and release. Surrender and release. Is it possible you deserve the best? Yes. Is it possible you can get it? Yeah. Surrender to something that's greater than you. Peace. The sense of living in the moment. All we have is the present moment. And then release, maybe control. Release control over the situation, control over someone else, control over needing to have everything perfect, needing to have everything look a certain way, sound a certain way. I think acceptance is going to be the key to a lot of freedom here for you in the month of October, Virgo. So that is your short and sweet reading. Thank you so much for your patience. It'll be longer next time, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope it was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, comment below if you can. I'll see you in the next video for your sign, guys. Bye for now.